As a lot of you may know, my friend, the Scottish Crusader, has recently made a video detailing the actions of Andrew Lacani, or Sir Drew. Now, he stuck to this motto that it wasn't going to be a hit piece, just saying his honest, unfiltered thoughts about what he thinks of Drew. I'm not held to such standards. I am just going to say what me personally, Cody Productions, think of Drew Lacani as a person. And honestly, it's nothing good. He was always kind of weird. It wasn't weird in the way like he has like off social cues or like anything of the sort. It was more like weird as in like borderline, oh, this guy might actually be a creep weird. But we thought that maybe we were just being like insensitive or something. Now, turns out Drew is some sick Epstein type weirdo, dude. Like, I'm telling you, this guy, he not only once but twice he tried to groom kids, and he's talking about, oh, I have an army of female friends. No, dude, you have an army of ladies you've been trying to groom who are underage. You're jobless. You have nothing going for you. No education. Nothing. You just sit on Discord all day doing nothing with your life, dude. And I, I can't believe I have to say it. You're one of the most pathetic people I've met ever in my life. I've met crack addicts, everything of the sort, and I can say they have a better chance of a prosperous future than you will ever have. I don't know how you've managed to do this, dude. How do you dig yourself in such a deep hole that I, it's baffling. I'm speechless. I cannot think of words to describe how stupid this guy is. And his fans, this guy, Foxy, has been hurt. I'm about to call his mama and tell him that he's playing with a pedophile on the internet, dude. Because he still supports him after, like, being called a, being outed as a pedophile and all of the sorts. There's so many people who stand with this guy, and there's weird. They're like all the flight list to Epstein will probably have at least a bunch of these people on there, at least four. They're not good people. You're not a good person if you support this dude. You're actually terrible. And what's crazy is one of them is a borderline Nazi trying to argue with me about myself. You're nothing to me. It's insane. I don't know how you are so socially dense that you manage to think that this guy is okay and redeemable. There's nothing he can do. If any of you have him on Discord allowing him to continue being on the internet, then you're just as bad as him. There's no there's no lapse in my judgment there. You can't support this guy's actions or say that you got contact with him and like you haven't. None There's a bunch of people who have, and understandable. I'm really proud of those people. Or not proud. They didn't do much. They just stopped talking to a pedophile. But if you're still around this guy, I hate you just as much as I hate him. What are y'all doing with y'all's lives that is so miserable that you go on the internet? Oh yeah, I want to play with a pedophile today. No, you're weird. I hate you. Like, I genuinely don't know what goes through these people's minds, especially Drew. Let me reiterate, the whole time I knew this guy, he had never had a job, never had anything. He was working out with 5 pound dumbbells, dude, at 18. This guy has estrogen pumping through his body. There is nothing going for him. Maybe he might get invited to Epstein Island one day, and maybe that might give him some money because this guy's on his way there. I genuinely don't know what's wrong with this guy. But I don't know. If I was him, I would just quit. Just accept I'm not going nowhere in life and just dwell, roam the earth. No, just lock this guy behind bars, in fact. It's so useless to sit there and even think that this guy is, oh, he's redeemable, he can improve himself. No, nothing of the sorts, dude. And I'm sick of people, of this guy trying to act like he's a good person to people oblivious of what he's done. The only reason he does any of the stuff he does, like apologizes and all that, is because he gets caught in the act. Nothing about him just urges the words, I'm a good person and that I can change. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I ought to call his parents and just tell him everything he's done. And if you're watching this, I wonder how mom and dad would feel if I did that. If your parents were like, oh, what's my son doing? He's grooming minors? And they, I actually only did that once. No, there's no excuses. If you think it's, it's honestly baffling. I've never been this hateful towards a person as Drew. There's nothing to him. He wants a girlfriend and all that, but I genuinely can't see anything going for him that would make it to where he should have that. That's why he has to go after minors, because he has nothing good of them, and the only people who can't see that are underage. It's sickening. And I tell you, all there's just one supporter particularly, the Fox of Sparta. He's gonna come in my comment section talking about this probably, but he has a humiliation fetish. I swear, you can tell him Drew sees you as nothing as a pawn. He won't care. He won't look the other way. He won't look the other way. That Epstein incarnate sees him as only a pawn. And it's weird. He's a weirdo. But anyways, that's my 9 minutes of unfiltered rambling. Um, Now let's talk about some better things. Um, I might be trying to make more content. I don't know. Depends on how life goes. If I don't encounter any more creeps and if school's going all right. Uh, I'm my schedule's pretty busy other than this winter break. I haven't really got out much during this winter break, which kind of sucks, but uh usually during school I'm busy managing with the sports and all that. It's kind of a hassle, but I sincerely hope I'm able to come back because I kind of enjoy making videos. They're not the most high quality, but I mean, hey, it's just me playing with my friends and I like them. So, um, sorry to anyone who wanted a video like that. Sorry I had to ramble about some sick pedophile. Uh, I'll link y'all's his Discord in the bio. And if you want any evidence of this, I will be happy to send it to you. Just message me on Discord. That will be in the description as well. Um, if any of y'all wanted message this guy anything, uh, uh, I don't know anything about that. Leave my name out of it. Uh, I would say don't harass this guy, but honestly, that would just be him reaping what he sows. So, um, God bless you all, I guess. I'll see y'all next time.